Are you a real estate brokerage owner or team leader considering partnering your entire business with the eXp business model? Well, in today's video, we're going to be explaining to you guys the top 10 reasons why real estate brokerage owners and team leaders are choosing to partner their entire businesses with the eXp business model. So if you guys are out there looking at information, you've seen that recently in the past couple of years, brokerages and teams all the way from 10 agents to all the way up to 500 agents at a time are choosing to partner their entire business with eXp. And we're going to be sharing with you guys the reasons why they are doing this and why, if you are considering doing the same, this is going to be the best opportunity for you guys to do that is right now. My name is ŞឋİŞİÇİÇİÇİÇİ and I am a real estate agent here at eXp and an organization leader of 80 agents. And I am joined here by my partner today, Charlie Cameron, who is an eXp agent, the founder of Agent Wealth Hustle, and an organization leader of over 100 agents globally. And we're going to be sharing with you guys the top 10 reasons why real estate brokerage owners and team leaders are actually joining eXp and taking advantage of this opportunity. So before we dig into our reasons, I want to be able to explain what exactly is eXp. So a lot of you guys out there who are watching this video understand that eXp has a value proposition to individual real estate agents. But what is the proposition of eXp to a brokerage owner or a team leader? How does this actually apply to you? Well, eXp is actually a platform that is built specifically for brokerage owners to be able to outsource their liability, their supervision responsibilities, their overhead expenses, drastically reduce their expenses, and actually eliminate their geographic limitations so that you can currently run your business that you're currently running and actually expand it for only $85 a month. So you as a brokerage owner can continue to earn broker owner income by simply referring other agents to join the brokerage, something that you're already doing, without any of the headaches that come with actually owning your own brokerage. And the cool part about this is you actually get to keep your own branding as well and actually run your business that way. So you're getting a business in a box, a vehicle, a platform that is globally recognized and globally esteemed to be able to actually run your business on and run your business through. So Charlie, why don't you take us away through the first couple of reasons why broker owners are actually choosing to partner their entire business with eXp?
Yeah, so it's important to note that when eXp started, it was literally for brokerages and teams. And so that's how it was initially designed, to essentially remove all the burdens and make owning a brokerage, right, owning a big team of real estate agents awesome, because you could eliminate most of the headaches and increase your income at the same time by providing all the benefits that eXp provides. So let's jump into those. So starting with number one, you eliminate all liability. So this is pretty cool. eXp takes over the liability because eXp is the broker, right? And so there's a little bit of E&O insurance involved in there that caps each year. And it's really awesome because now it takes the liability off you for all of the agents. They have their own liability insurance that they're paying through eXp, and everything really boils down to eXp from that perspective. Number two is you remove supervision responsibilities. Yes, you can help mentor your team still, but now your agents can go to eXp's brokers and staff who are available live every single day for immediate support. And so now they can help supervise, provide support, as well as mentorship to your agents instead of you. Yes, you can still support, you can still run a production team, but you can take off a lot of the burdens and you can ask that, hey, for these types of things, go log into eXp World and talk to the broker staff for the state first. Number three is reducing overhead expenses. So this should be a no-brainer, but there's no offices, which is pretty sweet, right? So now you don't have to pay for an office. You still could if you wanted to, but you don't have to. You also don't have to pay for staff because eXp is paying for staff. There's 2,000 staff members all on salary at eXp. And so they're being provided for you and for your team to handle transaction assistance, teams assistance, attraction assistance, growth, lead generation, training, and of course, the brokerage operations. Plus, eXp is providing all the tools you need, like ⵛＨJ, like SkySlope. They're providing training from the top agents in the company, live and on demand. And they're providing incredible incentives, which I think we're going to talk more about, and software to your agents so that you don't have to, right? So now you don't have to worry about, how am I going to provide healthcare to my agents? I don't think that's something that most brokers can even do. You move your team to eXp, or you move your independent brokerage to eXp, and now you can. It's already built in, as well as provide stock awards, as well as provide revenue share. And so there's a $250 million a year in revenue share and stock awards that eXp pays out as bonuses. By moving your brokerage to eXp, you now can provide that to your agents. Number 4, remove geographic limitations. This is pretty sweet because you're no longer limited to recruiting only agents locally, or even in your state, or even in your country, or even within residential. The cool thing about eXp is you can build a global model and attract agents to your organization and get basically broker income on autopilot. It's like a fractional share of broker income on autopilot, which is pretty cool. We're going to break that down a little bit in just a minute.
Right. So it's important to also understand that, as a brokerage owner, right, a lot of times you are not just limited to attracting agents in your state, but a lot of times you're actually limited to attracting agents only within the MLS that you're a part of. We understand that as broker owners, in order to actually have agents in other MLS areas, you as the broker must subscribe to those MLS partnerships or MLS memberships through the brokerage affiliation. If you're not associated with these MLSs, agents who are operating under that MLS umbrella are not able to join your brokerage. So that is an actually added expense to you if you choose or plan on expanding outside of your market area anytime into the future. So just want to make sure you guys keep that in mind. eXp is in pretty much every MLS inside of the United States, and we are actually operational in 20 additional countries outside of the US and Canada. And that actually allows you to partner up with agents, with other teams, and even with other brokerages that you want to actually have work with you under your revenue share organization, even if they're located halfway across the world. And you're able to do that through the eXp model. And we know a lot of brokers have those opportunities to do so, and just very difficult if you have your independent office, or if you're with a franchise model, it can become very difficult or even impossible for you to do that. So reason number 5 why brokers are joining eXp is you are able to attract more agents. And this is really something that a lot of brokerages don't think about. But when you partner your business with the eXp model, you are able to offer your agents, or agents who are looking to work with you, more incentives. So that way you are able to actually bring on more agents. So just the revenue share model alone not only incentivizes the agents that are currently at your brokerage, but also the organization that you are joining to help you recruit and attract more agents for you. So when you partner with us, for example, we're actually giving you guys more trainings, more tools, and more resources and systems that you can then take and offer to the agents that you are trying to attract as part of your own white labeled system that you can then use as an additional tool to attract more agents into your organization. So that is one of the best benefits, I think, for brokerages, is that you are able to leverage eXp's model, offer more to the agents, and also incentivize the agents that are currently at your brokerage to go out there and attract agents specifically for you, right? When agents at eXp attract agents, they also go on your organization as well, but they also go on their organization. So that way you're creating a true win-win partnership with the agents that are currently at your brokerage. And when they go out there and, let's just say, kind of recreate your success and go out there and attract a team of agents of their own, you will be able to earn revenue share from the closings of those agents, as well as the agents that you've personally attracted to your brokerage as well. So you are able to attract more agents. And the cool thing about that is when you actually partner with eXp, you're no longer competing with the eXp model. So currently, if you are an independent brokerage, you're actually competing with the eXp model when you are trying to attract agents. When you do partner with eXp, you're no longer competing with eXp. You're actually just taking advantage of what's already out there in the marketplace. So just a little side note there. But reason number 6 is right on top of that. So right on that line of thought, which is you can not only attract more agents, you can actually retain more agents as well. So Charlie, you've alluded to our stock awards, as well as our revenue sharing system, as well as some of the tools and resources that eXp gives to the agents, like SkySlope for transaction management, like µH for lead generation, like revenues, to actually increase your lead flow as an individual agent as well. So at eXp, you can not only use those tools to attract those agents to join with you and work with you, but those tools are actually designed specifically to help you retain those agents as well. So stock awards, especially, and the revenue share system are going to help you keep your top agents who are actually performing and producing at eXp, and more specifically and more importantly, with you, because agents are not going to likely leave a big stock position that they've accumulated over time. They're not going to likely leave a revenue share organization that they've built and are currently earning residual income month after month and restart at a completely new brokerage. And those tools are designed not only to help create excitement for agents who are wanting to join with you, but stock awards and revenue share, these are tools that are actually designed to help retain agents at your brokerage and with you, or at your organization within the eXp brokerage, as well as the tools that we offer in the masterminds and coaching and resources. Again, because they're exclusive to us, we help you retain these agents as well as tools like KV Core, as well as tools like the Revenues program, which help agents generate leads. These are all exclusive to eXp. KV Core, I know it's something that's out there in the marketplace as a third-party tool, but agents at eXp are actually receiving KV Core for free and they don't have to pay anything extra for it. So getting these tools at a lower cost or at no cost, and that actually helps you retain these agents as well. So if you guys want more information, I know it's hard for us to cover all the details here in one simple video, but if you guys want more information about what these tools specifically are, how they work, how you can take advantage of them, how brokers are using these tools when they partner with eXp to retain their agents and attract more agents as well, make sure to reach out directly to us. We would love to have a one-on-one conversation with you. The description below has our link, so make sure to book a one-on-one call with us. I'll be more than happy to walk you through some of these programs that brokers are using to retain their agents and attract more agents as well. So reason number 7, and we've alluded to this earlier in this video as well, why brokerages are partnering with eXp is that you get to keep your current branding. So you have already built up a brand in your local marketplace, or if you're in different markets as an independent brokerage, you've built up a brand that is both consumer facing and also to some degree agent facing as well, if you're currently expanding pretty aggressively. So you do not have to change any of your branding. You do not have to use eXp colors. You are not buying into a franchise. That is so important. I want to cover this as well, but you get to keep your current branding, your identity as a brokerage, and you can continue to market yourself the same way you've been marketing yourself in the past, either to clients that are local to your market or to other agents. If you built up that side of the branding as well, right? If you're offering something additional to agents, you get to keep all of that branding. And the only thing that you have to add to your marketing is powered by or brokered by eXp, just to make sure you're within compliance within state laws. But aside from that, there is no restrictions on you as far as how you can brand yourself. There's no restrictions for you to have to adhere to eXp's branding. You just have to add powered or brokered by eXp within your state compliance rules and laws. And you get to keep your current branding. Actually, we encourage you to do so because you can leverage that to create more of a competitive advantage for yourself as you continue to expand your brokerage and your brand locally as well. So reason number 8, again, we kind of talked a little bit about this in reason 7, and that is because you are not, as a brokerage owner, buying into a franchise, so you do not have to sign a franchise agreement, and you do not have to pay an upfront investment into a franchise model. So if you guys are familiar with, if you guys ever looked into being a part of a franchise model that's nationally recognized, you understand that these models require a upfront investment of usually around 6 figures, maybe a little bit more, to actually buy into the franchise model. You do have to be approved locally in order to actually buy out that region, right? Because they don't want people to compete with each other as far as different franchise owners. So you do have to be approved. You might not be approved. And the third one, the most important one, is you're usually tied into lengthy franchise agreements. So if you want to take advantage of, let's just say, a national brand that has existing tools and systems for you as a brokerage owner, but also for your agents to sell more houses, you have to actually adhere to all of those 3 rules, right? You have to get approved, you have to pay an upfront investment, franchise fee, And then you have to be locked into, usually 10 or plus year franchise agreement with that company that you cannot exit, or you'll be sued heavily for that. So brokers at eXp do not have any of those restrictions. You are not investing or buying into a franchise. You're adopting the eXp model, which is very similar to a franchising model. You get a business in a box, you get tools, you get resources, you get support for your agents, over 2,000 paid employees inside of the cloud, like you mentioned, Charlie, earlier, that are there to support your agents, but you do not have to be locked into a large franchise agreement. There is nothing restricting you from, let's just say, trying eXp out for a month and then leaving. Although we believe that if you try eXp out for a month, you do not want to leave, especially as a brokerage owner, and you are not investing a heavy amount of money into buying a franchise system either. You're only paying $85 a month. That is the only fee you have as a brokerage owner, just like a regular agent, and you get to adopt the eXp system to run your business through.
Yeah, it's incredible. And because of all of these reasons, because there's opportunities to generate leads and lots of lead generation programs, because there's so many benefits you can offer to your agents, because they can also succeed here, build a team with you here, and be able to grow their business and their income streams here, then you're basically giving any agents in your organization, in your brokerage, or your team a better opportunity and a way to create essentially additional income streams and eventually build a business that they can step away from and continue to generate income from over time. I mean, how cool is that? When you go to them and say, hey, if we're thinking about moving to eXp, we're going to be able to, by doing this move, you'll get paid more, you'll be able to have healthcare, and you'll be able to build additional income streams and eventually step away. You'll be able to retire from real estate over time. There are these benefits here that I can now offer you. Holy smokes. They're going to love that. And that talk always goes that way. And we've got some examples to share with you here in a minute. But the really cool thing is you're continuously incentivized to help your agent succeed. Quick story, when I got my real estate license and joined eXp, I was a part-time agent. I joined a team who also happened to be my sponsor. And over time, his team grew. He became a seven-figure agent, crushed it. Man, he's awesome. And he decided to change the team up. Well, I've been generating almost all my own leads, and he decided to change the team up. And we talked about it. I was like, hey, this really just doesn't make sense for me. And he's like, yeah, I figured as much. And I was like, hey, I think I'm going to go start my own team. It made sense. We were in the same market, but I had basically a different client niche. He's like, that's awesome. How do I help you do that? He essentially helped me launch my own production team in the same market because we were incentivized, our incentives were in line, right? So me building a team and being successful also generates more income for him through the revenue share model. So it was like a win-win-win, and really speaks to how amazing of an opportunity just eXp in general is and the growth you can see here over time. And last but not least, before we get into some examples, and we're going to break this number 10 down a little bit more, is that you can quote unquote retire with passive income. So eXp has multiple income streams, and one of that is the revenue share, which we've talked about, right? And you can grow a team to any size and any level in any geographic location at eXp. You can also leverage team splits, of course, as a broker or a team leader. You can leverage referrals as well, but you can do all of that and step away from sales. That's what I've done. Over 5 years, I started a solo agent, or I started under a team, but basically did solo agent stuff, then went solo agent, then built a team. And now I don't sell houses anymore, but my team still does. I still get referrals and I still get rev share. And that's a really amazing position to be in at this point. And let's go to the next slide. I want to kind of break down the rev share and how that really works. If you're watching this video and you're a broker, okay, you get it. A traditional brokerage, you as the broker got to go find agents. You got to spend time and money to go get producing agents or train agents to become producing agents, which is no small task. Hopefully over time, you hope that they become team leaders, then they bring in other agents into your brokerage, right? And so there's this kind of a split there and a split there. And you're making money on all of that, right? But as a franchise or independent broker, you have to recruit to get paid, right? That's how that works. And so you have to spend a lot of your time and money to do so. But at eXp, our brokers are salary. eXp as a company doesn't really have to do recruiting and doesn't have to spend money on it, which is really kind of cool. They give the agents the opportunity to attract and grow the company and receive the compensation benefit of that. So what that looks like is basically the same thing, but you're in the seat now. You get to benefit by attracting agents to the company, And when they attract agents to the company, you benefit from that as well. And this is free to everybody here. And what essentially, just breaking it down, we pay an 80-20 split. That 20% that we pay to eXp up until we cap each year, that 20% gets split in half. So let's say we paid $2,000 on a transaction. $1,000 goes into this rev share pool and gets paid back out to the agents through revenue share. So it's really kind of fantastic. And that other $1,000 goes to paying the staff and paying the support and giving you the training and giving you the tools. So really pretty incredible. But people look at it as an 80-20 brokerage, but if you leverage the benefits, it's really a 90-10. And then you got stock awards. You got, if you're a top producer, you can basically get your whole cap back. Like you could become a net positive agent very easily at eXp like we have, just by simply attracting a handful of producing agents or by becoming a top producer or doing various other things. But really kind of incredible where you can basically build broker-like income on autopilot. Because the cool thing is, on the left, you still got to go recruit all those agents. On the right, those agents go and attract more agents for you. Comparing this to buying rental properties for cash flow, I don't know any houses I own that went and got me another house. Okay. But in this model, which you don't have to put equity down to get into, by the way, it's amazing, right? Your cash flow can go bring you more cash flow and it's totally passive. Next slide.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so glad you mentioned that earlier, Charlie, on the previous slides where you talked about how the brokers at eXp are salaried employees, right? So you as the brokerage owner, when you join eXp, again, because it's not a franchise, you're no longer going to be the broker as far as the broker that holds all the responsibility, right? You are not responsible for reviewing your agent's contracts. You are not responsible for all the liability. eXp is, we've hired people who are managing brokers, who are licensed brokers in each specific state, and they manage all the agents in that state. So you as the broker, that is what allows you to actually go out there and attract agents across state lines and even across country lines, is because in the past, you would actually have to get licensed in those states or hire somebody for, $50,000 plus and actually set up shop there and, get the insurance, get the LLCs, everything that, set up shop in a different location. Well, now you can just simply go out there, start a conversation with another agent, another team, another brokerage, and bring them over to eXp under your revenue share organization. And eXp will take care of all the liability, all the supervision responsibilities, because we already have the infrastructure built in place. So really, really great example there. But this is something I really want to kind of bring to your attention. If you have not heard of this yet, it is something we call the eXp Boost program. And it is specifically for independent brokers. So if you currently own a franchise, I'm sorry, this is not for you. This is only for independent brokers who are not franchise affiliated. If you have more than 50 agents and over $100 million in total volume of real estate sold in the past 12 months, you can actually qualify for financial incentive consideration from eXp if you choose to partner your brokerage with the eXp system. So yes, eXp will actually consider paying you to actually partner your business with eXp instead of the other way around, right? So compare that to buying into a franchise system where you're paying the franchise company, right? In this scenario, the Boost program, eXp will actually give you a financial incentive if you decide to move your brokerage over to eXp and partner your business, and you have to meet these criteria. So if you do meet these two criteria in the past 12 months, you are actually serious and interested about partnering your business with eXp, make sure to either check out our video on the Boost program. So we do have a video on the eXp Boost program that explains a little bit more in detail on what this is, or to reach out to us directly, which is what we encourage you to do, so that we can actually give you more details about this program, as well as connect you to the correct corporate employees at eXp who can actually get you approved if you are serious about partnering your business with eXp. So we highly, highly encourage you to reach out to us directly. Again, the details are below on how you can book a one-on-one call with us, and we will help you get the correct information, as well as connect you with the correct corporate executives here at eXp that can help you get approved for the eXp Boost program financial incentive. And the last thing I really want to kind of go over here today is just our organization's track record and helping brokerages make the transition over here at eXp. So our specific revenue share organization have had a tremendous track record in not only supporting brokerages in their transition to eXp, but actually helping them attract more agents through our eXp Explained webinars that we do live every week, and our three-way call support systems to actually help you attract agents And we provide your agents with all of our additional training tools and resources, so you don't have to provide training and coaching and resources. And when you want to step out, you can absolutely step out and enjoy the life that you've built and the business that you've built. And we will continue running that for you, as well as the masterminds and events that we plan, so that you don't have to continue planning them and hosting them, because all of that burden is going to be on us. And if you do want to continue doing the things that you're doing, growing your business and your brand, we are here to provide you with the resources, the know-how, and also as well as the systems and duplicatable resource and the duplicatable templates that you can use and just simply brand it to yourself and duplicate it and use it in your own way as well. So it's really interesting that we're covering this topic here, because we covered a little bit about how the revenue share organization works here previously, one of our reasons when we talked about attracting more agents to eXp as a brokerage owner. But I think it's really important for me to just emphasize the fact that when you come to eXp as a brokerage owner, you're not only just taking advantage of the revenue share business model when your agents are going out there and attracting agents, right? So we all understand that if you've looked into the revenue share model, we have 7 tiers below us that we can earn from and grow our revenue share organizations. But what really isn't talked about, I think, for a lot of agents and especially for brokerage owners who are looking at the model, is the 7 tiers of agents above you in your organization and how they can come in and support you in growing your model by providing you not just with existing resources and coaching, but actually helping you, working with you hand in hand to attract more agents to your organization by helping you explain the eXp model, by running recruiting presentations and webinars, and also sitting down with prospects, team leaders, brokerage owners, top agents, and just regular agents that you're talking to, producing agents, to help them answer their questions, show them how the eXp business model can benefit them, and also prop you up as the individual whenever you're bringing prospects directly to us. So we are here to help you hand in hand. So if you want to think about it, you basically have 7 corporate recruiters, right? So if you're a brokerage owner, like Charlie, you were just talking about a little bit earlier, you either have to go out there and recruit agents yourself or hire somebody to do that for you. So imagine having 7 corporate recruiters that you would have hired previously, again, for maybe $50,000 a year and up is kind of what we've seen as far as salary basis. Probably that's $50,000 is on the really, really conservative low end. So imagine having 7 of these people with you, but they're working for you for free. They're here because they're incentivized by the revenue share model to work for you as your corporate recruiter, as your agent attraction advisors, as people who will come in and help you recruit agents and grow your team completely 100% for free, no cost, no split to you, because eXp helps us create that income through the revenue share model where our interests are aligned. So I want you to go out there, go back to kind of after watching this video, actually sit down, run the numbers, figure out what it is that you would have to pay for a corporate recruiter, multiply that by 7, and that's the amount of money that you're actually saving by partnering with eXp, especially with our organization, because we have had such a track record, which I'm going to be talking a little bit here about at the end of this video, but helping brokerages come over and expanding their organizations as well. And that's how much money you're saving by partnering with us. So multiple brokerages have actually joined our organization. Some of them are independent brokerages. Some of them are actually former franchise owners as well. So we've had brokerages of over 40 agents in New Jersey. We've actually helped brokerages over 100 agents across the world. In India, who is a former franchise owner, partner their business with eXp successfully. With brokerages of over 50 agents in different states and over 100 agents in different states here in the US as well, who've chosen to partner their existing business with our specific organization. And we are here to actually help you and help brokerages just like these succeed, grow their agent count, retain their agents so that they can actually grow their revenue, and most importantly, reduce your liability so that you can increase your scalability as a brokerage owner here at the eXp model with us. So guys, if you guys are watching this video and we have explained to you properly how the eXp business model can actually benefit you as a brokerage owner, how we can help you grow your organizations, retain your agents, help them produce more so you can generate more revenue, make sure to reach out directly to us in the description down below. We're more than happy to walk you through more details on some of the information we covered today. We're more than happy to connect you with the corporate executives that are actually going to help you make this transition as well. And again, we offer some of these tools and resources and coaching exclusively to the agents and brokers in our organization. above and beyond eXp. So make sure to reach out directly to us, and we're more than happy to help you out, answer your questions, and point you to the right direction so that we can help you expand your business, reduce your liability, and increase your scalability so that one day you can actually retire and exit the business. But appreciate you guys for watching this video, and we will see you on the next video. Take care.
See you soon.